with Mason Madsen and Jarrett Hensley. Guys, please raise your hands on there for questions. Or whoever wants to go.
Mason, we just heard you making fun of Jarrett because he was 0 for 3, but the rest of you seem to shoot pretty well tonight. What's it like? I mean, obviously you did a lot of your work in the second half, but when you guys are just shooting that well, even to start the game, does it just keep firing them up?
Yeah, I think making shots early probably gives us confidence, and obviously we don't want to rely on making shots because it's not going to be that easy every night, and shots aren't always going to fall. So obviously we want to fall back on our defense. But yeah, like tonight, obviously they were falling, so that helped.
What's it like in a situation where you're watching JD and David go off like that in the first half, where it looked like they were shooting into a hula hoop?
Yeah, I think it definitely gives you a little confidence, and you just want to get in on the action a little bit. So I think I speak for everyone when I say that. But yeah, it was fun to watch those dudes in the first half, especially, and I think they both played really well and played with spirit.
First half of the season, your 3-point shooting as a team struggled. I'm sure you knew it was going to come around, but this is the second time in 4 or 5 games you've made 16 threes. What's been the difference?
Is this for me too, or do you want Jarrett to
Either
action, or what?
Does he get to answer? He didn't make one.
Oh man. Yeah, I think obviously like I said, you can't always rely on making shots, but I think water kind of finds its level, and so when you have good shooters on your team, it's kind of only a matter of time, and that just comes with generating good shots too, and that obviously comes with time together and getting more comfortable on offense together.
Jarrett, coach. Oh, go ahead, JD.
All right, I appreciate you, Justin. All right, Jarrett, I'm not gonna take a jab at you, man, just like Chad did, but you got to get your feet wet tonight. How'd it feel just to be be able to support this team after a game where you didn't hit threes, but everybody's talking about the 16.
It felt really good. I just tried to go in there and make plays. I think coach really challenged me to use my athletic ability and just my all-around intangibles to go out there and make plays on the defensive end and offensive end. So I felt good. So yeah.
Garrett, coach talked after, I think, the ECU game about, wanting you to be more aggressive and not be afraid to make mistakes, kind of what you just mentioned. What is it like that you have a coach? Obviously, you played for him last year, him, but to have a coach to kind of encourage you to be more aggressive and be okay making those mistakes as a young player?
Right. It's just really it's just really good. I mean, it feels like he's always telling me that he's believing in me, and he's always with me, good or bad. So it feels really well. So it just helps me to just keep working on my game and keep being confident every time I step on the court. So.
Jarrett, you had 2 blocks tonight. You were really active on the defensive end. Was that just something that you were thinking going into this game? Victor Lawkins out, I need to really up my energy in a big opportunity.
Yeah, just try to give my team, obviously Vic is a really good player, and John. So just try to give my team a lift defensively and just try to make plays on the ball, deflections, blocks, charges, and just play hard. Coach Miller loves people who plays hard. So just try to go out there and play my hardest.
Hey, Jarrett, you mentioned that athletic ability. We saw you had 6 rebounds off the bench tonight. Could you kind of go off of how you as a player compliment with Odia off the bench, how he had 7 rebounds? Could you just talk about how you guys complimented each other tonight?
Yeah, that's my guy, man. I think we just feed off each other. O is a really, really good energy guy. And I always feed off him.
He's a battery, bro.
Yeah, he's a battery, bro. But he feeds off me too. So I think we have a really good relationship off the court. So on the court, I think we have a really good trust, and we kind of know what we have to bring to the table, and it's just energy and play hard and go out there and make plays for real.
Jarrett, being with coach at UNCG last year, you've seen what an experienced veteran Wes Miller team looks like. How close is this team getting to where he thinks you guys want to be?
it's kind of tough to make comparisons, kind of like last year and this year. I think we're really good. I think we also have to come in and work every day like every other team. But I think we have really good pieces, and I think we all like each other, which is really good. So I'm confident that we can become a championship team, which feels really good coming in every day and just working with these guys and coaching staff for sure.
Mason, as a shooter, what's your theory? Like, do you have to get to a couple that you make where you feel like every time I get done, I'm firing it up, or is it not a hard number or anything like that?
Yeah, no, I think I feel like even I've had my struggles this year, and obviously getting comfortable is something I've been trying to do. And so, yeah, I think, it always helps when you see the first one go through. But you don't always want to rely on that because, no one ever tries to miss a shot, and sometimes you do. So I think, yeah, it definitely helps to see the first one go through and then build on that.
Mason, you had the hip injury earlier. How much is that getting back to 100%, and how much does that impact how you're able to play?
Yeah, obviously playing through any injury is hard. So I think the healthier I got over the past month or so, I think it definitely helps and just gives you more confidence to come in every day and kind of do everything that I'm able to do, because there was a time where I felt like I was kind of holding back a little because I couldn't do everything that I wanted to do. And so, yeah, I think just getting healthy kind of gives me that confidence.
Mason, you guys are 5-0 in your career when you make 3 or more threes in a game. Do you feel like when you're feeling hot that you can be kind of the nail in the coffin for your team in terms of the opponent?
I think that it helps when everyone makes shots. I think that's for sure. And so I think I'm just another piece to that. So yeah, obviously more points on the board probably leads to more wins. But it's a good stat. I like that you throw that out there. It makes me feel good. I just want to say too that Jarrett owes me dinner tonight because he told me if I made 3 threes before the game, he's gonna buy me dinner. So.
Happily, man. Happily.
What are you getting for dinner?
One spot open on campus, Drunken Taco.
Any other questions? Thank you.
I appreciate
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.